Hey everybody, this is Stormland. Thanks for joining me on another one of Chris's beer reviews. I'm going to be drinking something today that I've been looking forward to for the entire holiday season of 2011. I bought $420 some odd worth of alcohol for the 2011 holiday season, and the only thing I got left is this entire 3-pack of Maredsous or Maredsous. I could just keep going with different ways on this one. So let me just make something straight here. How do I explain this? It's March 13th. So for the past 4-5 months here, I've been collecting beers, and I've pretty much had them all over there. I got nothing left. This is all I got left. I'm just gonna read. Oh, I can't read anything here. It says the abbey is situated in the Belgian Ardennes to the south of Namur, near the picturesque village of Denay. You might agree with me. This was an excellent purchase for $14.95. We got a 330 milliliter blonde here. We got a 330 milliliter brune, which is supposed to be brown, and we got a 330 milliliter triple. Plus one Maredsous Bière, which is chalice glass here. So before I open this, see if I got everything straight here. It's also from Belgium. That's about it. I'm going to be doing the unveiling with you right now. One thing I forgot to mention, I'll mention that when I open it up. Oh, sorry people. Alright, so this is how it opens. I'm going to try to show you here. I made it look really easy, but that's because, as you can tell by the tears, that I've opened this once before, solely for the purpose. Here, I gotta show you guys what's going on here. That's the inside. Alright. Now, I'll show you here. That's the glass. As you can tell, it is very cold looking with all the condensation on it. That's because I've rinsed it out recently. We all know what happens when you open up a gift pack and you don't rinse the glass. The glass ends up tasting like the box. So, you know, another Maredsous branded tab here. Doesn't really control much more. And then right here, this is where we got the goods here. So I'm just gonna randomly eeny, meeny, miny, mo. No, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he always let him go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So I'm gonna be doing this one today. All right. Oh, I just got my. I don't think I played my cards right. I'm starting off with the higher alcohol percentage one here. So if you want to see any of these other brews, I'm only going to do the unveiling of this box for the first beer. You can feel free to check out the other ones. Sorry, people, I don't want to break these. So if this one is the triple, you know what, people? I have a triple waiting in the refrigerator for me later on. So you know what? I'm going to start at the ending of the line. I know I did a mini mini roll, but I am going to review the blonde. There's a little tear there, which is kind of crap, but only for the review's sake. It says, high fermentation Abbey beer brewed in accordance with the Benedictine tradition of the community of Maredsous Abbey. The beer is re-fermented in the bottle during the 2-month aging period. Maredsous Blonde should ideally be served at a temperature between 6 to 10 degrees Celsius and 42 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit. This also contains barley malt. It's got other stuff on there, but I'm not going to read it because I prefer a surprise. Yeah, so if I try to fix the tab here for you a little bit, that is the best looking you can get that label to look. There you go. I've been looking forward to this forever. This is a 6% ABV. This is 330 milliliters, and it's got a number on here, so I think this is their number 6. This is number 8. So yeah, they're just, by those numbers, they're probably just labeling the numbers of all the different types of beer that they have out there. One thing that I like about this is it has a different colored cap, different design for each of them. So it's capital M and Maredsous. No twist top, of course. We're going to be popping this off with a lighter momentarily. This is honestly probably the coolest glass I've ever gotten. It looks kind of cold right now, because it is. But on the back it says Benedictine, and on that side it says Tradition. So it is the Benedictine Tradition. We got the Maredsous branded glass, and down here I believe it says Abbey, and a little shield, a little emblem right there, which is cool. Not only is this cool because it's a chalice glass, not only is it cool because it is, it's got etchings in here, but it's also super cool because it's the first beer glass that I got that has a brass or golden looking top. Who knows if it's real gold? I'm sure it's not. And of course, true crystal glass. This beer, this glass is supposed to hold 330 milliliters, as you can see right by my shirt. It doesn't help. Oh, you can't see it. Anyways, I'm dragging on, people. Allow me to open this beer with something. Oh my gosh. I forgot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where's my opener? Oh, this is terrible. Alright. You know what? I got an opener right here. Forgive me. It's literally just a 2-second stop. Alright. Bam. We're good. Alright, so I'm going to be pop-topping this mofo. See what she says to us. Holy smokes. That one almost left a mark on the ceiling, I'm telling you. Alright, so here goes. We have a perfectly balanced temperature here for what it is requested. This looks genuinely like a very blonde beer. You can tell, you know what? It's not filtered, okay? I can't see through the glass. We got a double fermented blonde here, which is pretty cool because it doesn't mention that it's a double in the label, just in the back. We have a very white head here, small, medium, large bubbles, and as your typical blonde, it looks very blonde. Well, just got some up my nose. It seems to be a common thing these days. Fun that when you get some up your nose, you can kind of smell it a little bit better. It definitely smells like a double fermented blonde just by sticking it up my nose accidentally. You know, it's got a little bit of sweetness there. Let's dip in and see what we're doing. Definitely a double. Definitely picking up on the blonde flavor there. It's not too overly carbonated, which is sometimes a bad quality with double, triple, and quadruple fermented beers. There's actually a flavor there, and it certainly tastes exactly, precisely like 6% ABV. So they're bang on for that one. That being said, it's not too overwhelming. This beer was not over 6%, so they did not have to, you know, Toronto did not have to put a label on the side saying, you know, strong beer. I'm really happy I started with this one first. Now, the blonde flavor doesn't really stand out. I mean, clearly you can taste that it's there, but it is a little bit on the bland side, simply because this is not an overly carbonated beer and it's not too sweet. I'm not too concerned with whether this has a little bit of a blandish approach or not, because the things that really disturb me about double, triple, and quadruple fermented beers are not there whatsoever. So this is still playing its cards right for me, if I do say so myself. It's got a really strange aftertaste on the back of your palate. You can't really quite put my finger down on it. It's almost kind of like a bitter finish without being too bitter. That's pretty much the best I can give you about this beer right now. Like, I don't taste the barley malt, which is definitely a strong suit in my books, because I'm not really one of those people that look for barley in my beers. Too much barley, too much of a taste of barley is just a little too overwhelming for me, and it can actually make me gag. So again, this is doing something for me here. You know, I'm not picking up on. I mentioned some other ingredients in here. You know, they're gonna say yeast. You know, they're gonna say malted barley. You know, they're gonna say malts. You know, they're gonna say let's just see what they say. Water, barley malt, hops, sugar, yeast. Oh my gosh, I am good. I mentioned all of them except for hops. And that's really just because I'm not tasting any particular hop that stands out. But clearly, come on, we're dealing with a double fermented beer here. There's going to be hops in it, so I should just set it. I'm definitely digging the glass. This is probably the first time I've drank from a plated rim. That being said, I've never really had a beer where I feel like I'm putting the corner of the glass, the rim of the glass in my mouth, and it's actually twice the thickness of the glass itself. So when you put it in your mouth, it's like a constant reminder that you almost feel like you're biting onto something. So that's it, people. Maredsous, or Maredsous. It's bothering me. I'm going to have to figure that out before the next couple of reviews. Anyways, people, this is a long, drawn-out review. So those who have bared with me this far, thank you very much. I'm going to give you my rating right now. All right. I'm going to say this is a 7 out of 10. Okay. It's above average. It's clearly not your average beer. It's not amazing. And if it's above average, then you all know that it's not bad. So I think a good 7 out of 10 is a very respectable rating here. Excuse me, people. That's 70%. That being said, sorry, people. I'm going to stick with my usual PSA, so to speak. So thanks for joining me on another one of Chris's beer reviews. Please don't drink and drive. We don't want to kill anybody out there. We all know what we were thinking when we got some beers in us, and we think that we're not really drunk. Just don't do it, man. Drink responsibly. Cheers.